What's up, HBCU band world? This is your host Travis from Show Style Talk on All Real Radio.
Yes, sir. You already know what it is. This is Brandon from the Rogers Bros.
Tracy
and Angie
from Conversations from the Kitchen.
So, unfortunately, I won't be able to make today's show. We decided that we had a bigger purpose to serve this past weekend in our hometown of Fayetteville, North Carolina for our community. So, as you all know, there was a tragic incident that happened, the death of George Floyd, which caught national attention. International attention. So for those who don't know, George Floyd was actually born in our hometown, Fayetteville, North Carolina. So as y'all been seeing all over the news, people protesting and everything. You saw the guy, actually a guy that we actually know, set himself on fire and everything for the cause, man. Hopefully, Shinobi, you don't get prosecuted. He was a bandhead. He did it for us, man. You're a legend, bro. Yeah. So, go ahead and tell everybody, what brought y'all to come out.
And we were so determined to be here. We traveled, Angie, myself, and Brandon. We traveled from Maryland by car to be here in North Carolina this weekend. This is something that we all never experienced in our lifetime. And hopefully we'll never have to experience something like this again. But definitely this is a move that will not only change our community, but it will definitely change the world. Mr. Floyd's death will not be in vain.
Absolutely not. As Tracy said, we're here from Baltimore, Maryland, and this is home for us. And we felt that it was so important to travel here because we didn't just want to be supportive in spirit.
Right.
We wanted to be supportive by our presence as well. So we came and we supported the family at the memorial service, and I feel like that in and of itself was monumental. Yes. There were so many people from our hometown. I think they said 15,000 people showed up just for that memorial service, and that's something that is unheard of. And I think that what makes this different this time is we're not at work, we're not in school, we have nothing but time. And when this happened, when this unfortunate incident happened this time, this murder, let's call it what it was. When he was murdered, it was up close and in our face. No one could ignore it.
Right.
No one could say, well, because I have to work, I can't participate in a protest.
Right.
We have nothing but time. And because of that, we are committed to this cause. We are not going to allow his death to be in vain. Absolutely. We are not.
Yeah. And on top of us having the time, it was not just another murder of a black man. This was definitely the straw that broke the camel's back. This was the thing that just sent it over the top. As you can see, our shirt says, when is enough enough? And now we have reached the point of it being absolutely enough.
Absolutely. That's
why this death will not go unaccounted for. And it will definitely change the world, not only our community, but his life being sacrificed.
That's right.
Will change the world as we know it. Not only, COVID-19 got all this press about we will never go back to things being the same way. True. But on top of that, this will definitely shape our world to be a different world than we know it, and a more positive place for us of color to live.
And to piggyback off of what Miss Angie and Chef Tracy have said, yes, this is a completely different scenario now. Now, like they said, it's up in your face, close and personal. The world is watching now. In the midst of COVID-19, where everything is completely shut down, there's no sports, there's no movies, there's no concerts, there's no vacations. You have no choice but to watch now. The death of George Floyd touched the world.
That's right.
Not only for the first time in history did you have 50 states protest. All 50 states came together and protested. That has never happened in the history of the United States. On top of that, you have 20 plus other countries. Last time I checked, it was at 20 other countries
Yes.
that protested police brutality
That's right.
and the death of George Floyd. So now the world sees it. You know, there's no more excuses. The world is changing, man.
Right.
And we're seeing a serious paradigm shift.
That's
So,
right.
with that being said, I went ahead and put together a slideshow of people from different HBCUs who came together and protested for the cause, man. I hope you guys enjoy.
What's good, band heads? How y'all doing tonight? Thank y'all so much for joining me. This little clip that I played was put together by Travis Dumas from Show Style Talk and Brandon Rogers. And, you know, in light of what's going on with George Floyd, his family, you know, in the midst of his death, murder more than anything, you know, us here at Head Network want to continue to pray for his family, but we also want to encourage those out there to do your part, to try to make sure that things like this stop happening. How can you do your part? Simple. All you have to do is just start working on a local level by getting yourself involved in the voting process. Making sure you put pressure on your politicians in your area. We all can make a difference if we learn to work together. Now, you know, there's some other things, some grassroots that's going to be popping up in the Black Lives Matter move. Please stay tuned to that. You know, so I just wanted to share that video with you guys because it was a very good video. But I want to jump into what we're doing tonight. So we are putting a playlist together for basically band head songs. All right. Hopefully that was a horrible segue. Y'all pray for me. This is my first time. I'm super nervous, but we put together a playlist, and my partner and I, we hang out, when we're on our way to some of these trips that we go to when we record. His name's Donovan Riggins. He went to University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, trombone player. Y'all might see him commenting every now and then. He's trombone side, just so y'all know. But so Donovan and I were talking, and we were trying to figure out what can we do, to try to, I guess, put a pretty good playlist together in regards to some of our favorite Bandhead songs. So we was thinking, should we go girl versus girl? Should we do some, like Whitney versus Beyonce? Should we do, Teddy P versus Barry White? And then, we were thinking, marching bands. When you think about marching bands, you think about the mecca of cities when it comes to marching bands. And, one of those meccas is New Orleans, Louisiana. So what we did is we put a playlist together. I'm running off. Y'all pray for me. We put a playlist together of Cash Money versus No Limit. So, both labels come from one of the biggest meccas of the South, which is New Orleans, like I said. And they both gave the band world some fire tunes. So what I want to do is I just want to jump right into it. So here we go. And we're going to do the first playlist. First up, we have No Limit with Let's Get Blown and Hootie Hoo. Then we're going to jump into Cash Money with Hot Girl, 400 Degrees, and Baller Blocking. Y'all ready? Let's go. I don't know about y'all, but this got a nice little groove to it. This is at Crankfest. Man, all of those bands was jamming the whole night. Uh-oh, got that hootie hoo for him. Yeah. I remember that. Wow. I'll tell you something about the Boom. They will ride that beat and that bass line like nobody else. And that stadium is one of the most electrifying stadiums to have band battles in. When I'm telling you, that stadium echoes just right.
That was weak, man. That was weak.
Alrighty, so we're finna jump into a little cash money. Here we go. Hey, 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 hey. These not reactions. This is just basically me enjoying band videos. I guess that was those hot girls right there. Hey, 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 hey. Those baritones were nice. You know what? Let me take a pause real quick. Now, I wasn't here at this Honda, but I'm hearing that this battle right here is the reason that they no longer let battles happen at Honda. I guess I'm hungry. But yeah, we had a it's nothing like a bandhead experience just like this. You know, you in the tunnels, you having a good time, you got a band on the other side of you, and then you cranking, and the sound can't do much to go straight at them. Good times. Oh my goodness. Let me get back into this. I really hope Morris Brown has the opportunity to get their band back. All of the talented musicians in Atlanta, nothing like it. Hey, hey, hey. You know how hype that was? You see all them people just getting, man, they just getting off, bro. This is off the chain. Nothing like that experience. just having a good time with your friends in the band. That's what makes these great memories that we have and we hold on to for decades. Some of the people you know. Turn them down a little bit. Got issue with that ball of blocker. This SWAC championship was jumping from beginning to end. The crowd was hyped, the fans was hyped, the football teams was hyped. Let me tell you something, you are missing out if you don't go to some of these games. You can watch the clips on YouTube, but it's not the same, you know? You gotta get in there and enjoy the entire experience and support our HBCUs. Shout out to Mr. Sayed Todd for that fire arrangement. My bad, dogs. Wow, that was awesome. That was real awesome. So we had No Limit. What was we at? No Limits with Let's Get Blown by Texas Southern. Hootie Hoo by Jackson State. And then you got Cash Money. Then you come up with that Hot Girl. And you got 400 Degrees by Morris Brown College. And then Baller Blocking by Southern. Man, I'm telling you, there's nothing like the experience of being in a show style band. I'm nervous. Pray my strength in the Lord. Do you remember your first experience marching in the band? I played so many instruments before I made it to tuba. You know, I went from trumpet, snare drum, tenor, bass, then cymbals. But, you know, I met Carl Collins, my high school band director. You know, he came from Southern, and I saw him playing the tuba. And when he was playing it, it was like he was plucking a bass. And, you know, you grow up in church and you see the guitars and you see the organs and all the other kind of stuff. So when I heard that tuba plucking like a bass, I was like, wow. You know, I really, really, really like the way that horn sounds, the heaviness of it, you know, and how it resonates deep down in you, you know. And so at that point, I was like, man, I got to switch to tuba. Carl Collins helped me out. He kind of took me under his wing and taught me a few things. And, you know, I had the opportunity to go on and march at Southern playing tuba. I had a really, really, really good time in the band. And, you know, band has opened up some great opportunities for all of us. And I'm real grateful for that, you know. But, you know, we're going to jump right into our next set. And in our next set, we have Party Don't Stop with No Limit. And then we got some cash money with Big Ballin', Back That Thing Up, and Millionaire's Dream. Y'all check it out and tell me what you think. Here we go. Oh, this is old school J-State right here. Now, this is a classic that I really would recommend everyone trying out. Tennessee State versus Jackson State. Y'all need to get out there. Get to Tennessee. Even if you didn't go to the school, check it out. See what the experience is all about. They had tailgating. You know, you have the atmosphere in the game, and then you have the post-game tailgate. I'm talking about fun like no other. Thank you for those that are tuning in. I really appreciate you. Yeah, shout out to Langston University for this big ballin'. I know y'all wanted to see Cookman, but I had to give everybody a little love, you know, try to spread out the cheese a little bit. Dang, Langston, I didn't know y'all was cranking like that. Ooh, y'all hear them boys? Ooh, look at the lump. Is that my homeboy Jonathan Barber up there on tuba? Oh my God, check him out. Shout out to Killer Kev for this footage, y'all. Y'all know when this song come on, them girls lose their mind. Cash Money taking over for the 99 into the 2000. Y'all need to keep an eye out on the Black Foxes. I can see their dance team going really far over the next few years in the HBCU dance world. Those girls look good. I ain't too big on dances, but they doing a real good job. We got a chance to see them in Dallas versus Grambling, and those girls work hard. And when I tell you they work hard, they work hard. I'm talking about they never stop the whole game. All this energy that you're getting now, it's beautiful. And the band sounds good too. All right, that was Back That Thing Up from that Cash Money. Uh-oh, here we go. Got that millionaire's dream. Hey. Now, when putting these playlists together, I try to look for the best version of the song, but I always welcome feedback when it comes to the songs in the playlist. Now, I will be announcing next week's playlist tomorrow, and if you want to participate in next week's playlist, I'll leave ways for you to contact me. But high school, college, community band, whichever one you have, a good version of it, I want to hear it. And I want to share it with the band world. Hey. The conversation in the background is lovely. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in to Bandhead Network. We are getting ready to do the last part of our playlist here, and I want you guys to enjoy that. But before we do, I just want to talk to you for a little bit. So, you might ask yourself, what is a bandhead? A lot of people really don't know. So, let me give you a few scenarios here. If you hear a song played and you start marching all of a sudden, you just might be a bandhead. When a new album drops and all you think about is what band is going to crank that song in the fall, you just might be a bandhead. But basically, a bandhead is someone who lives and loves band. Like I was saying earlier, band has given us the opportunity to stay out of a lot of trouble. We all have that one friend that we grew up with, we hung out with, that didn't have anything to do with their time, and we got involved in band, and that person got involved in something else. And you get ready to graduate high school, and you look around, and you're like, dang, he gone. Where is he at? Where's she at? They got caught up in the wrong thing. Drugs, crime. Teenage pregnancy, all that kind of stuff. Band kept us out of a lot of trouble. And so one thing that I would like for you all to do is to start getting involved locally with the marching bands in your area. Find the closest high school that has a show style band, go to the band director and see if he needs a little help, and help him how he wants to be helped, and help nurture the kids so that they can fall in love with band. I remember Jonathan Dearborn came down to Lake Charles, trombone player from Southern University, and Mr. D was what we called him. He would always just come and talk about band. And you hear the people come and talk, but then he picked up his horn and he started playing. And I was like, dang, that dude sound good. Hearing those ex-college musicians come to the local high school level and inspire those kids is one thing that you can do to help keep the culture alive in the students. You never know that one student that you might influence that could become the next William Foster, the next Roderick Little, the next, who else is that? Isaac Greggs, the next whoever, even the next Kedrick Taylor, even the next Mario Warren. We're looking forward. We need to keep this craft alive and keep things going. So, just do what you can to help out. Buy a case of water. You never know how far that may go when you're dealing with some local inner city high schools. So, we're going to stop all this talking and we're going to move on to our last list. And our last list here we got No Limit with Wrong Idea and Still Smoking. And then we're going to jump into Cash Money with Still Fly and Real Big. Here we go. All right. Y'all know Cookman be jamming in the stands. Don't act like they don't. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in. I really appreciate it. We're working out some bugs. We're going to get things going right. Don't worry. If you want to be on the show next time, inbox me on Facebook or leave your information on one of the comments below. The playlist for this will be left in the comments after the recording is finished. And I'll also give you my iTunes list with some of these songs on it as well. So please enjoy. Hey. Shout out to 14K. All right. Now you can look, just about everybody is sounding off. That's what makes a band super entertaining. Everybody's into it. Even the flag girl, look at them go. Don't get the wrong idea. Hey, you can't deny the rock no matter what. Those guys are solid, man. Is that somebody cranking in the background? Hold up. No. Who is that? I can't even remember who they were playing against. Right now we're listening to Bethune-Cookman. I'll tell you what, those scholarships got them bobbing. Hey, y'all know we had to get out of the SWAC and the MEAC for a little bit. Gotta show Miles a little love. Hey. Oh man, here it come. I already know. What's your favorite Cash Money song played by a band? Y'all let me know in them comments. Wait, Lenny, you yammed on Miles? Come on, man, don't do that. No, huh? Lenny, why don't you hit me up? We might have to go over that battle together. I might teleconference you in. Hey, this is Bandhead Network. This is for the bandheads. So if you want to be a part of anything going on with Bandhead Network, reach out to me. I got you. Welcome to the swag. See, this is what I fell in love with. Musicians putting their emotion, their love, their dedication, their time directly into their music. Man. All right, there was no limit. Let's see what. Oh, I forgot. Hey. Already. When you're from Texas, that's what you say. Already. Let me tell you something about Miles. They're going to give you a tuba break. I don't know, Lenny. They telling A&M to go home. What you say? Yeah. Them two was barking, y'all. Y'all can't deny that. They together too. Woo. Who would y'all say is the strongest section other than the tubas in this song? I think baritones come close. Trombones is holding that foundation up. Hey. I can't sing like that, y'all. That ain't even singing, but I'ma sound horrible. This is a great year. This is a trumpet year here, boy. Oh my God. Woo, the mellows too. Uh-oh. Jackson State tried to clown. Oh boy. Now who in their right mind cranks on the announcer? There you have it. Southern playing Still Fly by Cash Money. Now, moving on to our last song. Here we go. Everything big. Those dancers did something. I wish Garrett could have caught that one. Hey, New Orleans blew this song, man. Gee. When I look at these videos of the summer bands, you see a lot of grown folks in there, but then you see a sprinkle of high school kids in there. Now, if you can support your community band, I would suggest you do so. Go out there and be an example to a musician that wants to be inspired by someone that lived the glory days already. About the glory days, you know, being in the college marching band. So be an example for someone. That might be pretty cool for that kid. Yo, those baritones though. And there you have it, band heads. First official hour with the band head. We did our first one on Show Style Talk last week, and we did the Teddy Riley versus, who was that? Babyface. And, you know, it was a pretty good playlist. Now, again, next week, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and release it now. I'm doing all ATL songs by marching bands. So if you have a favorite song played by an ATL artist, why don't you inbox Jerome Law on Facebook so that we can feature the band that maybe even you marched in. But until then, I'll see you soon.